Hello, Team Zeigler. I've got some really exciting news today. Last month, you broke the all-time sales record for the Zeigler organization. Collectively, you sold 3,425 units. That's 206 units more than the previous record, and that's averaging 129 vehicles every single day. We were up 23% last month versus last year in August in a market that was slightly down. Those are outstanding results. We had 5 dealerships last month that broke the all-time sales record for their dealership. Berwyn Pre-Owned sold 102 vehicles. Plainwell Chrysler, which we've owned since 1999, sold 249 units. Plainwell Ford also had a record month. They sold 256 units, and we've had that store for 33 years. Combined, the 2 Plainwell stores sold 321 used cars, which was a record number of used cars sold as well. So congratulations to the Plainwell teams. Downers Grove sold 258 cars, beating their all-time sales record last month. And Orland Park Nissan broke their sales record once again with 183 units. So congratulations to all 5 of those stores on new sales record. Schaumburg Chrysler Dodge Jeep Complex with the top volume store last month, selling 409 units. It's the 4th time this year that they've sold over 400 cars in a month. Our top salesperson last month was Jonathan Maskovich. Jonathan sold 70 cars last month, followed closely by Bill Shulak from the Plainwell Ford store with 64 cars. Bill Ball sold 42 cars last month at the Plainwell Chrysler store, and Dan Tarwacki out of Elkhart sold 40 cars last month. As a matter of fact, we had 36 salespeople last month sell 20 or more cars. Most organizations would love to have one person selling over 20 cars a month, and we've got 36. So congratulations to everybody on a terrific sales month. MI Biz magazine came out last week and announced that we were their 2000 Deal Maker of the Year for some of the acquisitions that we made this year. They're going to be doing an award ceremony in October for that. We got a couple of fun events coming up. A week from Saturday, September 15th, is Western Michigan's next home football game, and we're going to do our big tailgate there. We've got food and drinks for everybody before the game. We'll have a big tent set up, and then we've got a couple hundred tickets for the game. If you don't already have your tickets, feel free to reach out to Beth Kellaward, and she'll be able to get you tickets, or get with your general manager at your store, and we'll make sure you get tickets for you and your family. Looking a little further out, our holiday party this year is going to be on December 15th. Each and every year we look to make that a little bigger event and try to step it up, and we've got some really fun and special things planned for that night, so we're hoping all of us can join you. You get invitations as it gets a lot closer to that event, but wanted to get everybody on your calendar. That'll be Saturday, December 15th. This year, Christmas, December 25th, is on Tuesday. With it being a Tuesday, we're always closed on Christmas, but decided to shut down the entire organization on Christmas Eve as well. What that will do is, if you're not working on Saturday, you're going to get Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off. So everybody could get 4 days off. If you are working on Saturday, then you get at least Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday off. So everybody in the organization is going to get 3 days off for Christmas this year. We wanted to let you know really early, so if you want to travel, get together with family, you can plan that now for a nice Christmas break. A next speaker that we've got coming in our speaker series is one of my all-time favorites. He spoke before to the organization a couple of times, is Jim Craig. Jim is going to be with us on Monday, October 29th. Jim, of course, was the goalie on the 1980 U.S. Olympic hockey team, and he's worked extensively with our organization. But he's going to be live in Kalamazoo, and then we'll be broadcasting out to Chicago with Jim. In one of my earlier videos, I mentioned that we're gonna start a 401k profit sharing program with everybody that participates in our 401k program. I've had a lot of people ask about that, and I know a lot of you are excited about it. I'm really excited about it as well. And everybody wants to know, when will the money go into their 401k account, which is a great question. Money's going to be there right before the end of the year, so we'll be depositing all that money in December once we figure out the profitability of the organization for this year. Also, I mentioned before that going into next year, we're going to do a college scholarship program. I want to tell you a little bit more about that. So this will be for starting in 2019. Towards the end of the year, there's going to be an application process which we'll get out to everybody to apply for the college scholarships. Anybody that currently works for us will be eligible for the college scholarship program, as well as anybody that works for us children as well. For next year, we've committed $100,000 in scholarships, and those will be given out in the spring so that people will be able to use them for the fall school year next year and know that they can count on that money. The last speaker that we had in was Tom Chabby. Tom was head of the Navy SEALs and had amazing experiences throughout his life and keeping our country safe. And we sent out a link yesterday to Tom's entire speech. If you didn't get to see Tom either live or on video, click on that link and spend an hour watching Tom speak. It was a very, very powerful speech, and a lot of things that he said really resonated with us as an organization. And some of my favorite quotes from Tom was, he says, you know, your number one job is how do I make the team more effective? And I really, really like that because it takes a complete team effort to break records like you were doing last month and have consistently done, and to have a high level of performance. So I love that quote, is how do I make the team more effective? Second quote that Tom had was, your enemy is whatever prevents you from being successful. And I couldn't agree more with Tom there. So you've got to be able to go and attack your enemy and attack whatever it is that's keeping you from being successful. Another thing that Tom mentioned was each challenge is an opportunity. And I really like that because it puts it into a positive connotation. And so the way that I've kind of attacked life is every time I see a challenge, it's like, man, we can overcome that challenge, and there's a great opportunity on the other side of that. I think it's a wonderful way to look at things. And my last quote that Tom made that I really liked was, to be effective, it takes humility. And Tom was one of the most humble individuals that I've ever met. From all of the missions that he's gone on and being in 63 different countries, there wasn't an ounce of ego in him, and he was truly, genuinely showed a lot of humility in what he's done, and really gave credit to the team. And that's one of the reasons why I think Tom is such an amazing and effective leader. So even if you did see Tom too, I would recommend clicking on the link and reviewing some of his speech, because I think there's something that every single one of us could learn from Tom. So once again, congratulations on a terrific month, an all-time record month. It's always fun to set records. It's the second time that we've done that this year. We're on a terrific roll right now. I think it's going to be a great finish to the year. Thanks for all you do, Team Zeigler, and have a wonderful week.